Thundering trucks. Hello and shit. Hello and welcome to the channel. We are at, as you know, I've just showed you where we are. I don't need to tell you. We are doing a truck spotting video. That wasn't a very good truck spot, was it? Because you were unaware what you were doing. We're doing a truck, and every time I do that, it goes and I go at the wrong. Right. Hello and welcome to the channel. We're doing a truck spotting video. We're going to walk. My name is Lucinda Ferguson. I am a truck spotter, and I do videos, and I'm also this is a walk routine while we're waiting for temperature to get up so I can paint the roof of the car. The viewers don't need to hear that. So please come this way. Please come and join me. Please come and join me. Right, so I've just done a live on the way down. It's just it's a thing where people say things, and so the problem with me is because of my toxic trauma upbringing, the abuse that I suffered as a child and as an adult in the hands of my family that I was born with. I'm not confident, or I'm not assertive. Because of the trauma and the abuse, I'm not grounded or rooted. Anybody that changes their gender generally, or attempts to change their sex, or they think they're changing their sex even though they're not, or whatever, anybody that's like that is probably suffering some kind of, I know they'll argue that they're not, they'll argue that they're you know, in the wrong body and all that stuff, and there is variations on it, of course. We could call it transgenderism. So that anybody that does that is probably suffering from some kind of trauma, and I think a lot of it's to do with identity. Some of it's to do with chromosomes and genetics. So it's not quite as simple as what I was trying to find out a bit about that. It's not quite as simple as what they like to make out, that it's just a case of hard and fast chromosomes for females and hard and fast chromosomes for males. I don't think it's actually like that. And I think it's been simplified in an argument by numpties. And people go with it because they're numpties as well. So oh fucking Jesus. So let's get up here, get across the road and get down to Skeoch, but go around it. So it should take about 20 minutes. So have you moved on from the trauma bonding session? Yeah. You have. Sometimes I'm lucky here, I just get up here and just walk straight across. Like, right, oh no, there's a car coming. Oh, it's a Volkswagen. Oh, I couldn't have timed that better. Wow. Yeah, couldn't have timed that better. Right. Whoa! Right, you couldn't have timed that better. Right. You just couldn't have done that better. That was fucking brilliant. So they must go to their work. They must go to their work. Can't find transport. They must go to their work because it was about roughly the same time the other day they came past. Which reminds me, it does inspire me that I could be running around in my Granada all the time. You know, that would be fantastic. This is actually a good bit for truck spotting right here. It's dangerous though, but they come round there, you catch them coming right round. You can also catch them coming down the way as well. So what's grinding my gears? Well, it's just when you find out people are total numpties, and somebody who I thought, is a YouTuber. I always thought he's a bit of a nutter, of course. I think to be a YouTuber, you really do need to be a nutter. You know, but it's all sort of relevant to just in case of how much of a nutter you are, not if you're a nutter. And so he put this post up about looking out for. I can't believe he actually did this. So I don't know. I'm still subscribed, but I'll be leaving probably. I don't really want to promote what I call hate, just genuine hate. And the problem with the hate, promoting hate, is it was misused so much when people were just giving opinions and they were accused of promoting hate. There is genuine hate, and that's what this guy's doing. And what he's saying is, and I don't know why he said it, that you have to look at some along the lines of you have to look out for. I talk a lot of shite and I do truck spotting. But at the same time, there's the chicken people. PD hook. Right, so I'm going to stick here for a few minutes, see if I can catch a truck. Pretty good view of a truck here. So that's basically where I'm standing here. Meekin, that's interesting. It's Meekin. Yeah. Why is it interesting? Well, it's a variation on sort of Celtic. Well, sorry, I'm going to change the subject right here, but I always kind of claimed that I wasn't Irish, right? That I'd no Irish, and that's completely false to say that in the British Isles. More than likely do, and the names in my family tree are prevalent in Ireland and Northern Ireland. But so Meekin sounds like that, I think. Sort of Celtic, Gaelic sort of thing. Well, Gaelic, you know, I don't know. Right, I mean, there's no such thing. Well, we didn't really speak Gaelic. There's the trains there, look. So I probably missed out there on a good bit of trucks, probably getting a wave or something. So what he did was, went back to the YouTuber, I haven't said who it is, but he's saying, remember guys, and this is him trying to pretend that he's up on the latest information. Remember guys, to check out the toilets, the male toilets for what he's calling women in the male toilets. And I don't know why he's done it, I don't know why he put that in, because basically you get trans males, or what I call trans. This is back to the Londonderry argument. I call it Londonderry. If you want to call it Derry, fucking carry on, it's up to you. But I call it Londonderry, so you can't make me call Londonderry Derry. Well, you maybe could if you had a gun or something, force me to say it, but apart from that, in everyday discourse, I'm talking about Londonderry, and that's what I call it. So it's the same with pronouns. I can't force you, and there's no way by law you should be forced to say anything you don't want to say. And if you don't believe that a man is a woman or a woman is a man, that's your prerogative, and you can say what you like, because that's what freedom of speech is. But what you can't do is you can't instigate hate. So that would be encouraging somebody to go into a male toilet and tell a trans man to get out of that toilet. Now, for the first thing, it's a completely ignorant thing from the very start, right? It's a completely ignorant thing to say, because there's no law. I posted all this last night. I know I probably shouldn't bother with it that much. There's no law in the United Kingdom, and there never has been, about toilets. There's no fucking law. It is not illegal for a man to go in the women's toilets, and it is not illegal for a woman to go in the man's toilets. Therefore, you wouldn't have cleaners doing it, would you? So it's a complete lot of shit, and it's numpties like the guy that I thought was alright, and he hasn't answered, but that said, and I don't know what his angle is, I don't know what is he trying to retaliate by getting trans men out of, that is, women who are now identifying as men, out of male designated toilets. So they are not a safe space, and that is fucking that. And if you think they are, It's like 20 zones. Show me the legislation then. And then they just argue and argue and argue, and I had these arguments about 20 zones. There's no legislation for 20 zones in Scotland. There's no legislation in the United Kingdom, including Scotland, for toilets. Toilets are not safe spaces. Okay? Now I've stood there and there's no trucks appeared, well there was one. So let's move along, because, oh yes! Oh yes! There's a truck coming here. It looks like canteen transport. Look at the cows. It's a H&R Grey. I think it is. Right. It's H&R Grey. And they've got something on. A pallet with something on it. Distribution, that's what it is. I think we've got Kalina coming around. Oh, that was perfectly timed. Eddie Stobar is part of that group. Yes. Eddie Stobar. Right, so we're kinda... The problem... Oh, you don't want to land up in there. It's got windies in it, it's a van. He's fucking stopped to look. And somebody peeped. Yeah, fucking numpty. Fucking pay attention to the road, you clown. I'll pay attention to standing here. The white car was getting a bit peed off. I think a lot of the high-vis jacket thing is they're maybe thinking this is a speed trap. Ah, you're speeding, slow, I'll send you a ticket. So it's not really like that, you know. It isn't like that. Oh aye. Delivery driver getting there, very busy, doing a job, getting on with it. It's not an easy job that, I've done that. Fucking delivering stuff. You get some ungrateful bastard going, where have you been? To a RAV4, which is a very reliable car. And there's an Alpha. To a RAV4. My dad had one, a 3-door one. I drove it, I did drive it, and I was like, it was probably quite, you know, it was probably a good choice. Well, it wasn't 4-wheel drive, was one of the sort of disappointing elements to it. So I didn't quite catch that guy slowing down and stopping, which is pity, but that's what happens. You can't really, so you're looking here, you're also looking everywhere. I suppose like I'm really aiming for trucks and like grab and go, so you just order some fucking grab and go, highway maintenance. You just grab some aggregate. Good, yeah, that's brilliant. Yeah, so I'm sort of pointing this way now and I lost out there, but I didn't lose out. We got the guy's reaction, didn't we? Because we turned it around. So I think what had actually happened was the car behind had got pissed off because he was rubbernecking me. So you say, well, if he had an accident, would they blame it on me? Well, no, it's not my fault. I'm just fucking standing here. Pay attention to what you're doing. You know, it's not my fault. Right, there's Skip Lorry. The bin group. Aye, just had flashbacks there. And there's the RAC, the tow and dolly, and it's a Nissan Kumquat's not going forwards. Well, it is going forwards. It's just not going forwards under its own steam. I've done a lot of towing with dollies and everything, yeah. Aye. I've done loads. It's actually quite easy and it's very stable. The problem, I think the braking, the thing is when I did it, nobody gave a shite about. Oh aye, if a test drive, aye, don't buy, oh well, it's a 74 plate. What is that, Volkswagen? Is that a petrol engine that's in it? I mean, I was like, company cars, and they're buying them new. I suppose if you're buying a company car, it's on lease or something, you're not really giving a shite about if the engines are going to fuck up, are you? Because you're not really going to know if you're just a business buyer, because you're going to offload it, aren't you? I think maybe that is the nature of what sort of went wrong. How consumerism has become more of a problem than it ever was before. I think, yeah. Now, standing here, where is the best place to stand? Well, they're all good, really. Ugh. At time I loved Porsches, but not since they went electric. No, I went right off them. So you get a car, and the whole electric car thing, nobody in their right mind would buy an electric car using their own money. And you get people that come on and say, I bought one and everything, and they lie through their teeth. They're on the internet lying about it. There's nobody in their right mind. And there's a guy who went a right huff with me once, and I even got I got into trouble in this Facebook group. And I'm pretty 100% certain that nobody in their right mind is going to buy an electric car, especially now. I think most people are wisening up to the fact that it's a crock of shit, right? So we're going to keep going. I mean, that's the thing, you just sort of stand at one bit for a bit and then you keep going. I don't know how the time's going. So I did a live earlier and I got a couple of rude comments, and then what you normally get is if you pull them up, they get, oh, I was only joking. Yeah, of course you were. So maybe that's a thing about being a moderator. So you're moderating your channel, but you're also moderating, you know, you're actually moderating younger people to like behave. You know, you can't behave like that. So old fart in an Audi, fucking middle-age crisis. You forgot to put your roof up. See, that's the narcissistic side of me coming out right there. And I'm being nasty. So I'll go and say, oh, I was only joking. I was joking. I hope he takes it as a joke. But some people, well, see, it's not a case of like, what it is, it's not a case of getting upset about what people say. It's a case of just dealing with it. So the guy says to me so I get someone makes a rude comment. Deal with it. You don't get emotional about it. Just tell them, no, that's not appropriate. That's not an appropriate comment. And let them deal with it. That's when they then tell you they were only joking. Oh, they've all fucked off and left me. Right, so what's for breakfast today? Right, so I think the temperature's getting up. Oh, we're all gone. There's nobody here. See what we've got. Truck spotting video. It is. We are 18 minutes into it and it's supposed to be a 20-minute video. I'll have to keep going, won't I? Oh shite, aye. Can't stand here much longer. Well, let's just call it, it's a 30-minute video. Right? Campbell towing Cartine Transport. And I have actually managed to get something in the back of my boot. Oh yes, Alex Anderson. It looks like it's come from the recycling centre. That's my idea of a cool vehicle. Like, there's a Jaguar X-Type. An X-Type, one of the last X-Types. Most of them have rusted away. Rusted. Fuck, look at that. Fucking canoe's worth more than the fucking car. Is it a canoe? That's the auto parts that contacted me, I'm pretty sure it is. They said Dingbro, but I couldn't find the Dingbro vehicle. Where's all the Dingbro vehicles? Aha! A truck coming. Like, we've got a truck coming here. McPherson's. McPherson's of Aberlour coming right on. Right, so yes, good. So there's various different ways of doing videos, and I'm sort of doing them all, sort of learning, and Ian G Nelson coming along there. Are we into our 20 minutes? Aye, I think we are. So right. So that's we are into our 20 minutes. Ian G Nelson there, got a nice wave, that was great. It's getting busy, see it gets busy, it's sort of, you get numpties, like don't drive very well like that white car. Was that 2 fingers there? I think it might have been. Oh god. Aye, so what I was talking about was oh yeah, right. Was dealing with people. Don't get emotional. If you're getting emotional, stop dealing. Or you start rabbiting on. I know that myself. When I start like going on too much, drop it. Another thing that I deleted a comment to that person I was telling you about. And the reason I deleted it was I didn't totally delete it. I was putting a case forward, telling him why he was wrong. And the reason I deleted it was I believed that I was being overpowering. That people have a right to their opinions. You know, so I went and deleted it and kept it simple, and all I said was there's no legislation in place for toilets. You know, there's no legislation in place for that. And that's a fact. And what we've got in this, what have we got over here? It's a Stirling C3! Oh, we've got a truck as well. A Stirling C3 on the back of a truck. Wow, it was a 56 plate. Yeah, I'm learning. I'm not Toyota Avensis. I drove one of them down to Newcastle. Pretty powerful actually. It was quite a fast car. Quite boring. Just really boring car. A Toyota Avensis. I'm gonna have to move on now. Yeah, so basically, so it's easy to be narcissistic on the internet, saying things that you wouldn't normally say. So that's just like you say something like, oh, your tits look good, or just something like, it might be like something a child would say. Well, maybe that's it then. We haven't grown up properly. Is that what it is? Is that what the problem is? Ah, maybe it is. Probably is. We're all men children, right? Oh. We're men children, and we haven't grown up. We're not allowed to grow up. They prefer it if they keep us childlike. It's easier to control us. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. The recovery truck. That's a Mercedes, wasn't it? Wow. So, yeah, that's what they do, and that's what they're up to. Keep us childlike, control us, take our money off us, and the resources and everything. XBO Logistics coming around there. Pretty sure I've seen them yesterday. So I'm getting it. If I was to come down here every day, yeah, you'd get to see patterns. Well, you get to see patterns with me as well, wouldn't you? Oh, what's in the back? Fucking wedding cake or something. Jesus, must be. See them going about quite a lot as well. Yeah, definitely do. Right, so we need to keep moving in a minute when it backs off a bit. Right. Right. Keep going. We'll get going. We'll do another live on the way home. I don't know if there's much point doing these lives. Not really. Yeah. Right. Let's go! Let's go! Fucking laces have come undone. I have to do my laces up. I always got to be aware if somebody crashed here. There's a Mercedes coming down the inside lane, going off into Broomridge. Aye. It's a Vignal. Is that a Vignal? It looks like it. An S-Max Vignal. Keep an eye on the traffic. What's that sort of my laces? So I think it's quite important that I am learning to not. I think the problem I've got, and you might have seen it if you did watch the live or you watch the live, is that I over-explain things when you just let it go. So I said, for example, that's not appropriate, and then I went on to explain it afterwards. So that's probably that's not really totally ignoring it, is it? The actual subject. Ernest Cooper Limited. It's not ignoring the subject, is it? It's not. Hamilton and Brady. Rough casting, renders garden aggregates to Scotland. We've got rough casting. BMW, H&R Grey with a load of timber, and we've got EML haulage. Oh, there's the coppers. Timber truck. Right. Wow. And there's the coppers there. And they're going straight off. Right. Time to get shuffling off to Buffalo. Peugeot 207. Yeah. Right. Time to go. I think the video is going to be ending in a memento. Yeah. I was kind of torn there because I was videoing the truck and there's a long wheelbase Picasso, yeah, quite fancy on it. No, Berlingo, sorry. I was videoing the truck and the coppers were there as well. And so it was like, but it was just like everyday police car, so it's not like, you know, it's not a big deal, really. And there's another test drive, is it? Trade plates. It's not a big deal. One thing I never understood, and I was quite slow at waking up to, is everything's about money. So when you get upset when people aren't wanting anything to do with you, so like there's the flip side to that is that when you've got no money, you think they don't want nothing to do with you, right? But when you've got lots of money, they don't want nothing to do with you. You know why? Because when you've got lots of money, like loads of money, you don't need to borrow money from them. So say like I go up to a dealership, I'm going to overshare here but I'll try not to. They are not going to be interested in me because they're not going to make money out of me. So that's how the thing changed, that it changed. So the peasants, that's people that are in debt, borrowing, as long as they're able to prove that they can pay the debt, you know, that's that's what they want. And the more debt you get and the more you borrow to buy things like cars and stuff or whatever it is, then you're never going to have any money because you're always constantly in debt. Therefore the people that, so they're lending you money for stuff that they're making obsolete. Look at the cars, the diesel cars, my diesel cars, they're made illegal to go into Glasgow or Edinburgh or Dundee or Aberdeen. Right, so that's the little nasty little tricks they play, and they do the same with everything, electric cars, everything that they're selling us. And the great scam of humanity has been net zero. So basically what I'm saying is, I never really quite fully understood people's motivations. Like when I felt they were disrespecting me, for example, or they weren't interested in me, it's because I couldn't see it, and I can see it now looking back, because I'm older and more mature, that I wasn't, or they didn't feel I was benefiting them in any way whatsoever. Right, so that's just what the reality of how things work. So the gate is well and truly pooped. Yeah. It's well and truly pooped, right? So we're coming to the end of the video now. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and we'll get you in the next video. Right. Bye. Bye bye. Something fell over on the back. Bye. Just one more truck. Just one more truck. How's the time? It's 31 minutes. Right, so it's time to go. Bye. What's that I'm hearing? Am I hearing something interesting? I think I am. A&F Grant. In the video I did yesterday, somebody came round there in a Ford van, a transit van, and went around that corner at the roundabout, and you could hear the tyres struggling to grip. And I looked back at the footage. I didn't quite totally catch it all, but it looked like it had been speeded up by me when it hadn't. It was just them driving fast. Right, so thanks for watching. Bye!